Okay, London session done. Took one trade on NAS. NAS hard time frame breakout levels are mostly bullish. Daily breakout level is bearish. Peak buys are bearish. We faked out previous month high, and last week we closed as a bearish fake out week. I'm bearish below this week breakout level and bullish above. Whenever I look at those fake out levels, I also see where the breakout levels are. I'm overall bullish on the weekly, but current price action is telling me that the weekly is bearish because of this fake out of the peak. So what I liked about NAS today is that it's a breakout day, and we've just flipped that breakout high. So whenever you flip a breakout high and trade underneath it, or flip a breakout low and trade above it, that means we're at a possible swing point on the daily. These flips of breakout levels don't happen anywhere else on a chart except at swing points. So if I see a flip of a breakout level, I know that we're at a possible swing point. It creates a peak formation, and I want to trade away from that peak formation. So price got below that breakout level. I would have preferred if it faked out the previous day high, but I was fine taking this down because it got below the H8 breakout level. So again, it flipped that breakout high, got below it, and so I was fine taking this because we have two time frame alignment, and then I have extra confluence faking out the previous month high, faking out that week fake out level, and then we've also got below the weekly open. I don't care so much about opens, weekly open, daily opens, but it's nice confluence to have. Basically, what this means is that the weekly bar has now flipped bearish. So once I see the week, well, you can't see it over there, but once I see the price get below that week direction level, that means that the uh, current weekly bar has flipped direction. So I don't. I just need that as confluence. It's not a requirement for my trades, but it's just nice to have. So how I entered this, we got below that H8 breakout level, and then once we broke out below the H8 low, this is a trend breakout on the H8 time frame, and I entered straight off the M15 and looking to trade this down to the previous day low. I'm going to see how it behaves at the next breakout level. So let's see how it reacts there, but I really want to hold until it gets down to that previous day low. So I've been calling this a trend breakout, but nowadays I'm calling it a trend reversal right there at the bottom there, momentum cycle, H8 trend reversal. Reason why I'm calling it a trend reversal now is that once you get below that breakout level and then you get below that previous H8 low, that reverses the previous trend. So this becomes a peak formation, and then I'm trying to go away from it. This is the start of a new trend, and so I'm going to call this a trend reversal now, while the other version, the trend breakout, is when you're above the previous day high and then break out of a previous H8 high. I'm going to continue calling that a trend breakout, but this one I'm now changing the name to a trend reversal. So in this case, I had 75% confluence, a lot of bearish levels here, only a few bullish ones I had to be careful of. Market analysis down there, everything was bearish or mostly bearish, breakout bias, peak bias. Had the daily swing point in my direction. So lots of confluence for this trade, pushing it down, and so I was happy to continue the higher time frame move. It's counter trend because it's mostly bullish, but I had lots of hard time frame confluence, fake outs, the daily swing point, the H8. Both of those were aligned, and so I was happy taking a counter trend trade on NAS. So I got in a bit late during my session, so did not really do analysis on anything else. UK 100 already broke out and did not pull back or anything for me to take. So I just spoke about trend reversal. This is a trend breakout, broke out below previous day low and then broke out below the H8 low. This is a H8 trend breakout that's continuing the trend. While the other one, uh, this is starting a new one. It's reversing that trend. Yeah, so trend breakout on UK 100, but I wasn't looking for anything here. D30 was another one that I was interested to short. Had very similar setup, except this is an H8 breakout continuation. Here's an H8 breakout level, and we faked out a previous high underneath it. So that's a breakout continuation setup. We're below the breakout low and faking out a previous high. Breakout continuation setup. Only thing I didn't like about this is yesterday closed as a bullish fake out day. And so this level right here is still bullish. Did not want to trade right into that. We were also above the day breakout high. And so was not interested to take that. Too many levels to plow through. Um, yeah. In hindsight, now it looks like this would have been a nice move, but at the time, I think I was right to not trade this. Over there, 41.7% confluence, lots of bullish levels there. At the time, the trend was bullish. And yeah, so I think I opted to stay safe and trade the NAS1, which was, I felt was a stronger move or stronger setup. One thing I like about this right now is that we flipped that breakout high. So again, whenever you flip these breakout levels, this only happens at swing points. And so this is something that I'm interested in now, and I'll keep an eye on this for upcoming sessions. We flipped that breakout level. Again, these flips of breakout levels only happen at swing points. Doesn't happen anywhere else on a chart, only at swing points. Um, Yep. So did not take this. Gold, I'm looking to buy. I think, yeah, everything's still bullish on gold. I'm looking to buy, but once again, there's no setup for me to take on this. It's just not giving me any clean continuation, at least in the way that I trade. If anybody took gold and they have some sort of setup, I would love to hear how you guys are entering gold. But for me, I just have no setups on gold. Similar with silver, I mentioned in today's this morning's New York recap. I took this trade on silver, a breakout over here. Was hoping to continue the trend because if it moves like gold, I just have no way of entering, and that's exactly what happened. Uh, yeah, got above that breakout level, flipped that breakout level, but just no way for me to enter this. Yeah. And that was that. Forex pairs, I only trade EU and GU in London. EU was above the day breakout low, so I did not want to trade this. Very similar to D30, we have the H8 breakout level. We're underneath that. Um, Too high up, didn't fake out any H8 levels, so this is not a setup for me. So I did not like EU. GBP USD, I liked. Bearish breakout day, we're below the day breakout level. We got the H8 breakout traders going in our direction, and we faked out that H8 high. Um, that's good. One thing I didn't like that I saw was that we were trading right into the last H4 breakout level. Right now it's bearish, but at the time was bullish. And again, there's didn't want to trade right into that breakout level. Uh, and yeah, so did not take this one, but if I did take it, I would probably get go break even right before this H4 breakout level. Um, yeah, and I think let me see if I took it like this down to the previous day low. If it got to that H4, which is here, let me see on the H4. So here's that H4 breakout level, last bullish one. The last bearish one did not get taken out yet. So actually, this would have, yeah, no, this is actually pretty good because um, okay, let me let this load first and then I'll explain. Again, I came in late, so I didn't really get to analyze this nicely. So we have the H4 bullish breakout level. That's the last bullish one, and here's the last bearish one. For me, the market is still bearish until the last bearish one gets taken out. So even though this is the last, technically, this is the last H4 bullish breakout bar, this would be a counter trend breakout setup right back to that breakout level. So again, this is the last breakout level, and then we're breaking out of a previous high. We're at a breakout low, breaking out of a previous high. That's a counter trend breakout. That goes almost all the time. It goes right back to that breakout level. Um, and so that's exactly what it did. Went straight to that breakout level and then continued that move down. Got below the previous month low, so this would have been a nice continuation trade. If I had got in a bit earlier and got to do my analysis, I probably would have seen that. Here's the previous month low right here, and I probably would have definitely I would have taken this and held it down. Once it got to that back to that breakout level and gave a fake out right here, I could have taken an early entry somewhere, probably drop down to a lower time frame, 1 minute, 5 minute, and try to time a nice entry right below this breakout low. Um, so, anyways, if I took it straight off this M15, have enough space to go break even, it would bounce off of this And yeah, maybe I would have gotten taken out break even on this one. Um, yeah, if I took this one, but because of what I said, when it got back to that breakout level, I for sure would have wanted to hide my stops at the high of the day, and would have wanted to enter in at a lower time frame. Um, yeah. So, well, anyways, didn't take this one, but I think this would have been a valid sell. EU is a bit trickier. I definitely wouldn't have taken this one, but GBP USD is definitely something that I would have taken. My internet's a bit slow, so it's not really loading quick for me. Um, yen pairs, didn't really look at yen pairs, and I think that's it. I'll just end it right now. Only trade I took was on NAS. Let's see if this wants to continue, and that's all.